wanted a job as a chauffeur.
No, I've got mine. You got yours?
Yes.
You won't have tonight when I phone the police.
Right, any more questions? Put your hand up if you got one. There you go. Oh,
Come on,
oh, I don't know about this one. I'll come back to you. There we go.
Oh, no.
There we go, mate.
I'd just like to know what your favourite drink is, please.
What's your favourite drink?
Guinness.
Anything.
I love Guinness. I love the Irish. I love Guinness. I do love Guinness. Alright then. But can I get a drink? Can I get a drink? I just want a drink. Go on, any more?
Yeah, we got Simon at the bar. Now he's telling me the question and I'll ask it, yeah? Okay, Simon. He did ask it, it was one I think you asked. Why did you leave the street? Is that right, Simon? Simon, this is from Longbar, who wants to know, why did you leave the street?
Why did I leave the street? I mean, the street fell out through a newspaper that's no longer in circulation. And when a newspaper can tell lies and do what it is and the street will believe you, I decided that's time to look. When the street would believe what I was saying and when the newspaper did, and they believed the newspaper over me, then it was time to go. And it took me 3 days to leave. 3 days to get out of that show. They came from London, everybody keep me in, but I said, no, I can't do it anymore. It's time to go. I turned up my wife and I said, I'm sorry, I got to leave. After 11 years, it was time to go. 11 years in a show, it's time to go. All because of a Sunday newspaper who told lies. This guy lied about football managers, he lied about footballers, and he's been let get away with everything he's got away with. And he should never be allowed to get away with what he's done. And someday someone's going to shoot him, and the quicker they do it, the better for me.
Okay, right, someone asked me before, have you got any favourite, like, scripts that you've done in Coronation Street, whether it's an ad-lib or a...
Yeah, I've got a favourite script. Give me 2 chairs down here, we'll be at one.
See what do you want?
2 chairs here. I want a gentleman volunteer now.
Mistake.
Hey, diddly die, Cardiff!
Mistake.
Oh, wait, Dad. Hey, let's go to Dieburg, don't he, Dad? Right, one of the favourite ever scenes I did in Coronation Street was me and Kirk. I'm going to sit next to you, Dad. Is that right, Dad? Is that your wife, Dad? Are you Dad's wife? What's your name? Laura. Pardon? Laura. Alright, Laura. My favourite scene of all times in Coronation Street wasn't the bath. It wasn't everything you've got in your head about Les and whatever. My favourite scene in the street was when Les and Kirk had to save their house and pretended to be gay. I remember that.
Yeah, I remember.
So mate, we're sat on the settee. Yeah, some arseholes, don't we? And we're sat on the settee, and the councillor comes from the council, knocks on the door. Now Kirk is the most homophobic man you'll ever meet in your life. You can't even touch his leg. He's off. And we've got this scene to do where she arrives. And she says, Mr. Battersby, I believe you and Kirk are now a couple. We are. He's away with the fairies, he's run. He's run off. Andy Wyman's run off. Can't do that, he touched my leg. I can't do it, he touched my leg. He's off. So I sat there and they've gone looking for him, he comes back, he says, Andy, we're only acting. It doesn't matter. He goes, you touched my leg. I nearly swore then. I nearly did what he did, and he said, you can't touch my leg. I don't like men touching me. So but this scene goes with me and you trying to keep the house, and you're gay. He said, I'm not gay. You are in this scene.
I remember that.
So the next scene, she knocks on the door again, opens the door, we open the door, come in, sits down, Mr. Battersby and Kirk. And there's photographs of us now all around. We've had all these photographs done where we're apart, you know, like that in the photographs, you know what I mean? We're a couple. Right? Me and Kirky are now a couple to save the house. But every time she asks the question and I go, yeah, I love him. He's done one. He's done a runner. He's off. So we have to get him back. But Kurt, Andy Wyman, it took us all day. The bosses come down, get this scene in, or you're both out. You're going to be suspended for a couple of days, the pair of you. I said, I'm okay with the scene. It's in. Andy said, I can't do it. So we take Andy Wyman upstairs to the office. You've got to do this scene. Have you been in this scene? And we sat there, and he comes down and says, let's do it. So she knocks on the door, we let her in. We started this at 7 o'clock in the morning, it's now 3 o'clock in the afternoon and we've not got it. He keeps running off, don't you? You look, eh? Hey. We've got to this final part where the boss is there and he says, you've got to get this scene in. So when she knocks on the door, I'm from the council. Lovely shite they are, aren't they? Right, I believe you two are a couple. We are. I love him. And then he sat there going on. But he's kept his face straight and we're going for it. And she says, how long have you been a couple? I said, a long time now. We've been a couple, haven't we, Andy? And he goes, yes, we have, yeah, I love him. Now that's the hardest word Andy Wyman has to say in the scene. Yeah, I love him. And I have to say, yeah, I love him. Now Andy, being homophobic, asked to say to the councillor, we've been together now 12 months. Now don't forget, we've made this up, me and Andy, to keep the house. And he's telling lies, and I've got hold of his hand like that. And she said, well, I can see by all photographs, you are a couple. Oh, I said, we're more than that, we love each other. Don't we, Kirky? And he goes, yes, I love him. And she's writing all this down and said, well, I can't see why you can't keep number 5 Coronation Street. I said, I can tell you why we can keep it. And he ran off, and it took us 2 days to get him back in the show. I kissed the bastard. Well done, mate. You've got nice lips. Why don't you bend over, let's have a proper conversation.
Right, okay, anyone else want a question? You got about 5 minutes or so, last few questions. If you want to ask Bruce, put your hand up and I'll come over to you wherever you are. Oh, right, oh yeah, that's right. You're right next to me, aren't you? What's your name again? Jimmy, we got Jimmy here.
Les?
Hello.
Can Betty make an up part? Never tried one.
Oh, Betty's just died. I think that's the... I think